What's up guys, the Gaming Review back here today, and today I'm doing a review on the brand new Galaxy S7. The Galaxy S7, Samsung's newest flagship, is packing tons of new features, like a Snapdragon 820 in the US and an Exynos 8890 in Canada. This phone packs 4 gigs of RAM, which is great for Android. Let's do a quick tour of the outside of the phone before we get deep into this review. So on the outside you have the camera with a heart rate sensor, the obvious Samsung logo. Right side you have the power button without nothing else, the plain design there. And the front we have front facing camera, we have the Samsung logo again, front facing speaker for calls, and the 2 sensors at the top, and a notification light as you saw if it just went off there. At the bottom here we have a capacitive back button, capacitive menu switch button slash app switcher. Then we have a power button slash home button, so if you press that it begins. On the right side here we have 2 volume buttons, volume up, volume down. And on the bottom we have a speaker, microphone, micro USB port capable of fast charging from 0 to 60% in 30 minutes, and a headphone jack, which the iPhone 7, the rumor has it, will not be packing. In the front we're sporting a 5.1 inch Super AMOLED display, so the screen is capable of very nice colors. This is possibly because of an AMOLED, and the deep blacks are pulled off because AMOLED screens, each individual pixel is controlled. Many people say the speakers on this phone are weak, but I find them to be very, very good. Full-fledged Android marshmallow. Of course, it has Samsung's TouchWiz interface on it, which makes it a little bit less appealing to some people, but I actually tried Google Now Launcher on this phone, and I felt that TouchWiz is actually better for features like you can do here, where you can press on the screen, and you can pull up screen grid, and you can choose how much you would like the screen grid. So that's stock. That's 4x4 or 4x5, sorry, and then you can do 5x5. So you can choose the amount of apps you can fit on your home screen. And you can also add widgets, which is different than iOS, obviously, which is on every Android phone. And you can also add themes through Samsung's theme store. I have it set up so you can say, "Okay, Google." I also have the apps I use most, of course, YouTube, Instagram, and Chrome. So that's the software. It's not much different than normal. Plus, if you want, there's still this old Samsung Flipboard. I got rid of that because I don't like it. I'd rather long press for Google Now, and it gives me my scores and my news. Plus, there's also the double click of the home button to get you right into the camera app, which I find super useful. And the camera on this thing is a 12 megapixel real shooter. A bit of a downgrade from last year through megapixels. Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge had a 16 megapixel shooter, but since this has a lower megapixel count, it has a better job, or does a better job of finding light in low light situations. So see here, plus it focuses super fast. So I'll put this phone stand there in the background. Baseball that's signed by the Cardinals over here. It's so fast. It's the fastest I've ever seen on a smartphone. If you see here, I've just been handling this for maybe 10 minutes without a case, and if I get the right angle, you'll be able to see all the fingerprints. Yeah, there you go. Which I found is really ugly, because this beautiful phone does not do well with having fingerprints all over it. With the new Android Marshmallow, Samsung decided to revamp their TouchWiz skin a little bit. If I had to complain a little bit, was cartoony icons. The cartoony icons, as you can see there, which don't really match the rest of the phone without Google's, because Google doesn't make every app look the same. One other feature Samsung implemented with the Galaxy S7 is an always-on display. So as you see here, my display is on, and then it'll go to sleep, but then a timer will pop up with your battery life and the day. This part here, this is what I was talking about before, the AMOLED display, that's the only pixels that are on. The white pixels are the only ones that are on. The rest of the screen that's black is off. That's the great thing about an AMOLED display. So if you're super battery conscious and you want your phone to last a really long time, you can put a black wallpaper. But this is great for if you're in a business meeting and you're having a lunch and you just want to keep a track of time. You can just set this on the table and it will be fine. And you're also reassured if you drop something on this phone for water, because this phone is IP68 water and dust resistant. It's water resistant for 5 feet for 30 minutes of submersion. Also, there are other people that are doing it for way longer, like 16 hours, which is crazy, but this phone is built to last, and that's what I like about it. Super durable. That's my review of the Samsung Galaxy S7. It's an overall solid phone that packs tons of features, running Android, which is one of the most advanced mobile operating systems in the world, and it's just an overall solid phone. I don't know how you could go wrong with this phone, other than the price. The price is a little bit steep, and that's my friends from TechCenter, Malik. I'll leave a link to his channel too. His channel is TechCenter. He does reviews on a whole bunch of stuff, so go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description below. This is an overall solid phone, except for the price. The price is a little steep at around $1,000. Depending on what country you live in, but if this is going to last you 2 to 3 years, you can't go wrong with the Samsung Galaxy S7. Anyway guys, I want to thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I hope you enjoyed. Plus, the day this video is released will be the 1-year anniversary of my channel. I want to thank you guys for all your support and the great year I've had, and here's to another good one. See ya.